This is Amy, and Amy is very fond of flowers. Now, one day, Amy wanted to make a garland of flowers. She had three red colored flowers with her, and her brother Tim got two blue colored flowers for her. So, Amy had three flowers, and her brother brought two blue flowers for her. So now, how many flowers does Amy have in total? Three flowers for herself and two flowers which her brother gave. So how many total flowers does Amy have? How can we find that out? Well, for that I need to put together these two flowers along with these three flowers. So I need to put together the two flowers with the three flowers. Now, how can I do that? So putting together means addition. We know that when I put together three flowers with two flowers, that means I need to add three flowers with two flowers. This is the addition symbol and this is the equal to sign. So I write the answer over here. How can I put three flowers together with two flowers? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 flowers. So when I put together 3 flowers and 2 flowers, I get 5 flowers. That is, when I add 3 flowers and 2 flowers, I get 5 flowers. So putting together is addition. And we see how we have added 3 and 2. So we combined or put together these to get 5 flowers. Now suppose I did not have these images with me. Instead of the images of the flowers, I have these numbers. That is, I want to add the number 3 with the number 2. That is, what is 3 plus 2? Now we don't have flowers or any other object which I can move to this side and then count. So how do I do this addition? Well, we have already learned how to make a number line and I can take the help of the number line. So first we make a number line like this and I take the help of this number line to do this addition. Let us see how I can do that. So I have 3 here. So first I find where is 3 on the number line. 3 is placed here. Now I need to put together 2 and 3. That is, I need to add 2 to 3. So I need to hop or jump 2 places from 3. What do I mean by hopping or jumping 2 places? I need to hop 2 unit gaps. That is, I need to hop 2 units. How will I hop 2 units? 1 unit, 2 units. So this is how I can hop 2 units. So remember, when I am hopping, 1 unit means going to the next number. So 1 unit brings me to 4. Second unit brings me to 5. 1, 2. Never hop 1 unit like this or like this. These are incorrect. These are not right. Hopping 1 unit means going to the next number. So when I hop 1 unit from 3, I come to 4. When I hop another unit from 4, I come to 5. So 1, 2, I hop 2 times. And by hopping 2 times, I come to 5. So 3 plus 2 gives me 5. So 5 is the final answer. Because I need to add 2 to 3, I hop 2 times and I come to 5. So the answer is 5. Now if we check, this is the same as what we had earlier. So this method is indeed correct. We are getting the same answer and the correct answer. So this is how I can add two numbers using a number line. Let us see one more example. I have 4 plus 3. How can I add this? First, I look at 4. Now where is 4 on my number line? 4 is placed here. I need to add 3. That means I need to hop 3 times. So now I know hopping means going to the next number. So 1 time, 2 times and 3 times. I hop 3 times from 4 and I come to 7. So the answer is 7. Now another important thing to remember is we are adding two numbers, and when I add two numbers, I always hop to the right. You will never hop to the left for adding. That is, if I want to add, I will not hop 3 units from 4. I will not do this. I will hop to the right because I am adding. So when I add two numbers on the number line, I move to the right because numbers are increasing to the right, and when I add, I always get a bigger number. So I move to the right. Now what about these two numbers? 6 plus 4. So first I find out where is 6. 6 is here. Now I need to hop 4 times. So I hop 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but I cannot hop 4 times. Why? There are no more numbers here. This means that in this case, I need to draw a bigger number line. That is a number line with more numbers. So it depends on the numbers which you want to add as to how big a number line you will have. So now let us try on this number line. Once again, I start from 6 and I hop 4 times. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. With 4 times, I come to 10. So 10 is my answer. So 6 plus 4 gives me 10. 10 is the sum or the result of addition. So I hop to the right because I am adding. Now you must have observed that I have always written the bigger number first in addition. But is it always necessary to write the bigger number first and the smaller number later while adding? Let us see what happens if we do it the other way around. So I need to add 7 and 2. Now in this case, I have the bigger number written first, that is 7 written first. So I start from 7 and I need to add 2. So I need to hop 2 times. I hop 1 time and I hop 2 times to come to 9. So 7 plus 2 gives me 9. But what if I write it the other way round? That is 2 plus 7 instead of 7 plus 2. So now because 2 is written first, I start from 2 and I need to hop 7 times. So let me hop 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hop 7 times and I come to 9. So 2 plus 7 gives me 9. So once again, I have 9 as the answer. So we see that we get the same answer in both the cases. That is, it does not matter whether we write the bigger number first or the smaller number first, we get the same answer. But there was a slight difference. The difference was that in this case, we had to hop just 2 times. So we got the answer very fast. But in this case, we had to hop 7 times. So it took slightly more time. So when we use a number line for addition, for convenience or to make it fast, I write the bigger number first and then the smaller number. That is, you will always start with the bigger number and then hop the number of times as indicated by the smaller number. That is a general rule. But even if you do it like this, you will get the same answer. So now, can you try this one out? What is 8 plus 10? Can you add these two using a number line? Well, in order to add these two, first I take the bigger number because that is easier. Bigger number here is 10. So I start from 10 and I need to hop 8 times. So I hop 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hop 8 times and I come to 18. So 8 plus 10 gives me 18. And this is the answer that we have got using number line. So this is how you can add any two numbers using a number line. You generally start with the bigger number and hop the number of times as given by the smaller number. You always hop to the right because you are adding. And we hop one step at a time. That is, from 10 to 11, that is one hop. From 11 to 12 is one hop. I don't skip numbers, nor do I hop twice in between a number. So one hop means covering one number. So this is how you can add using a number line. Addition means moving to the right on the number line. Remember, you need to move to the right. So take up different addition problems and add the numbers by using your own number line. It will be fun. I am very sure about it. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.